Taboola rolling out Deeper Dive, which will surface links to relevant articles and provide additional context to bolster engagement. Taboola founder and CEO Adam Singolda joins us now with more. Adam, great to see you.
Thanks for having me.
So how exactly does this work, and how is it different from me typing something into Gemini?
So, I mean, taking a step back, I think there's like three main challenges that we're seeing. The first one is that when you go to a perplexity, or maybe we can call it simplexity, maybe it's too simple. You get this short summarization of my question, and I think in many ways it's like a new generation of a chamber box. We used to think of social media as a concern, for confusing consumers, but in many ways we've always had this vaccine in the back of our mind because we knew social media is social media. Perplexity, I actually think this is real. And they're not motivated to send me to a publisher's site to get more, to read more, to get educated. I think that's a risk. The second thing is that they're stealing content from publisher sites. They're not paying money, they're not sending traffic. And evil is a short-term strategy. How long can they take publishers' content and just not compensate the industry for that? And the third one, which is maybe the most exciting for me, is that when I do go to a CNBC or USA Today, which is one of our launching partners, today I am yet to have an ability to have a conversation about something that I want to do. So if I want to have a conversation about a trip to Cancun with my kids, and I know the travel section of USA Today is awesome, today I can't do it. But what if I can just have 3 kids, 7, 5, and 3? That's what my wife loves. What should I do? And I get the answer similar to perplexity, but I also get a deeper dive. It says, you should also check this out. Here's something that some of our reporters wrote. Real people, real coverage. So I think the divide, the opportunity we have with Deeper Dive and the open web is when you want to make decisions that matter, financial services, travel, commerce, you need to go to open web and converse about things that there's someone behind that decision.
Who is a user for this? And is this the user who also uses Perplexity?
I think we're creating a new space. You'll go to Perplexity for things that, the short answer is good, but I think it's not enough. Much like today, that TikTok is not enough. It's entertaining. You get some of what you want to know, but that, if I took my wife to a trip, to travel, and I've never reviewed where I'm going beforehand, and I didn't go to a website to see some images and videos and comments, I may come back with a divorce.
Sounds like that's happened to you before.
I mean, my wife is Polish, and she's very critical about my decisions. But I'll tell you, it's simple, but it's maybe too simple. So I think there's a huge opportunity to get consumers to know that there's a huge world beyond those engines, those new walled garden engines you can get value from.
Adam, did the publishers come to you looking for some sort of solution? Because there's obviously been a lot of criticism. There haven't been a lot of lawsuits from the publishers as you think about it. I think the News Corp is one of them, and there's been some cease and desist sort of orders. But is this a solution that they've come up with and you've built the engine, or is it the other way around?
It's both. I mean, I've heard publishers, I've had dinner with publishers who told me we've had these engines come in for a meeting offering us $25,000 for 50 years of content. These people were, kicked out of the office, sued, and blocked. So I think we're going to see we saw Disney announcement just yesterday. We're going to see a lot of publishers saying enough is enough. We've seen it also, 10 years ago, if you remember, when Facebook had instant article and they hosted publishers' content in the feed. At first, it was a cool product for consumers, and everyone did it. And then one day, the New York Times said, I'm out. Enough is enough. We're not getting money. We're not getting traffic. I suspect history will repeat itself, and publishers will eventually say, you either pay us, or you send us traffic, or you get lost.